So, do you want to see something kind of cool? I, kind of made my first comic, so please don't judge too harshly. I am kind of a fan. Right now I'm still exporting it. I haven't, like, shrunk it down to something manageable, so I can put it on Newgrounds just yet, because its image size is like something, I'll say like 70 megabytes, which is something new. I think it's like 70. I might not know. I might be terrible at mathematics. But I created it on like 12 by 12 watercolor paper that I trimmed down just slightly. There's like a little border. I think if I try this again, I will probably go with a comic template and, you know, maybe try working on a single page rather than combining a bunch of paper, because it was a little bit crazy. Yeah. So it is still exporting. I have it exporting as a JPEG, and I don't know if it was preferable to be a PNG or a JPEG, but PNG kept getting an error, but then, so I switched it to JPEG, but then I realized the error was my own fault, because I get kind of clicky. So, waiting. This is the finished page. Now that it's done, I'm kind of like, oh, why did that take so long? It's a little bit ridiculous, but you can see all of these are the different pieces and parts that I was combining the image into. You know, I picture my big brother when he was little. And on the other monitor, I am still learning GIMP, because there is a really steep learning curve, and I have not figured out a whole lot about it. I just want to be able to use it in the most basic way, so I still mix up my editing, whether it is right through Windows. I'm still pretty new to Windows 2, actually. I took quite a hiatus from normal PCs, so it's kind of new to be using Mr. Jason's. And I do a little bit on PicMonkey. PicMonkey is my favorite to get things compressed and ready to go on Newgrounds. So yeah. So maybe I'm really bad at math. I was thinking maybe it was like 70 megabytes, not 498. So yeah. I guess we'll try to find something that will resize this for us, because most people will not. Crap. Alright, much Googling later, and I think I figured out how to do it in GIMP, so I'm resizing it to 2,887 by 4845 to bring us to a cool 13,987,515 pixels underneath the 14 million mark. Yes. So hopefully this works. Let's try it. Alright, it looks good. It still looks nice and clear. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think we're never going to do this size again. I mean, at least until we learn a little bit more. So I'm going to export it once again in this size, and then get it, and we will get it up on Newgrounds super duper shortly. Alright, so now I'm just going to include a couple clips of the work in progress of, you know, what I sketch everything out on. My pre-sketches were all done on newsprint, except for the little scullies, because I added those seriously, like, last minute, like, I had finished the frames, and I was looking at it, and I was just like, it needs something more. And I like the ideas of, oh, he's stacking amidst all of these dead bodies, the soldiers, the enemy soldiers are torn to bits. And I was like, I don't really want to add that much gore to my pieces, because, you know, you guys have seen my work, and I'm just, I like things to be cute and pretty, but at the same time, I need to tell the story. So then I did a couple skull studies, and I put those ones on this really interesting transparent vellum, and I painted over the edges of those using my light board and liquid frisket. And then once the frisket dried, I just gave it a really nice wash of these different deep, like, ivory blacks. And once it was all dry, I went through and I scrubbed all the frisket off, which took forever. But I freaking love the effect. I think I'll use it in other ways again. Not like that. Like, not like that. I don't do stories like this super often, but I hope that you like it. So here are the little clips, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for popping over and taking a peek at the process. I know it was really kind of smushed together. There was a lot going on, you know, the whole thing, and I didn't really put it together the best that I could have, so I apologize for that, but I thank you for taking a peek at it. Okay, I love you guys so much. Bye bye.